guys, welcome to the second finance video. Got the first one out, that was pre-gaming. Now we're ready to do stuff. Last time, just as a quick recap, you can watch it. I'll clip it. There. Now, we will begin with the shit we actually have to do. What we actually have to do before we look forward to the future and think that, I'm rich. You've done the preparation. Now it's time for actually getting into the fray, starting out, getting your starter kit, like starter materials. We begin with what we need to get. Number 1, something my peers don't do a lot. Something that I've done out of necessity, but get a government ID. You need a proof of identity, people. You absolutely need it. You need it for going out of the country. You need a passport to get out of the country. To drive a car, you need a driver's license. To get a job, you need an NBI clearance. There's a lot of IDs that you have to get. You need to get at least one of these. These are some of the IDs that I recommend that y'all get. Some of these I don't have because I'm not working, but they're easy to get if you are working. The first one is the one that I got, postal ID. Very easy to get. Check it on their website. You don't need a prior ID. You can just go to the NBI, get an NBI clearance, and then fill out the forms. Postal ID. Got one? Get it. It's a good one. Well, it's not super good, but it's pretty good. It's not like one of those high tier IDs. It's a pretty mid tier ID. It's strong enough to get as a proof of identification. It doesn't really do anything, doesn't give you any extra perks or something. Maybe it will in the future, I don't know. Postal ID, at least in this point in time, is just an ID. Okay? But it's good. Number 2, passport. DFA, schedule an appointment para hindi kayo nakapila. Schedule an appointment months in advance. Save you a lot of pain. Once you're in there, it's pretty fast. It is not that hard to get a passport, people. Just need to know what you need, when to go. Just clear out your schedule for that day. Get a passport in a few days' time. Have it shipped to you. It's good. Now, something I mentioned earlier. NBI clearance. As long as you're not a criminal, it's very easy to get. Just go to the NBI. They'll probably give it to you in a few hours. As long as your record is clean, or the only problem is if you have a common name, you might have someone that has criminal history. It's the same name as you. I don't know if that's still a thing. Yun yung kwento sa akin ng nanay ko that if you have someone who has the same name as you and they have a criminal history, they might do a background check on you. So that's a thing. But for the most part, it's mostly fine. Another one. This is something that is easy because you probably do it for another purpose. Driver's license. A lot of people my age, a lot of my peers, a lot of my friends learning how to drive. So they're gonna get a driver's license anyway. They're gonna get it because they're gonna drive. You can also use that as an ID for a lot of things. Very good. Top tier ID. I can't get it though. I don't know how to drive. Anyways, the last one is the ones for working people. This is your SSS, GSIS, your UMIT, all those stuff. You get that. It comes with your work. Easy to get. Once you have it, you're good. So we're done with number 1. Let's move on to number 2. Open a bank account. It's really useful. You can use it for a lot of things. Once you open a bank account, you can either choose between a passbook bank account or an ATM bank account. Since you're starting out, I suggest an ATM because ATM comes with a debit card. You can use that to pay for stuff. You can use that so you can go cashless. Go ahead. Spend your money. That's your money. It's good to have it at least stashed up away, earning some bit of interest to at least give you a little bit more money. It also not only is just an account. Having an account gives you access to a bank. That bank has other banking products, has things like investments. There's also insurance. Thank God there's insurance. Something that you can actually use that's outside the realm of just being a thing. It's not just an account. It's more than just an account. I sound like I'm trying to sell a banking thing here. Don't mind it. Basta yun. Lastly, PDIC insurance. Your money is insured up to 500,000 pesos. I don't think that you have 500,000 pesos if you're listening to me for financial advice. Because I don't have 500,000 pesos. I'm not rich, bro. I'm not rich. Yeah, you may think that the suit makes me look rich. Nah, bro. I bought this H&M on sale. So yeah, all your money is gonna be insured. So in the event of a fire or a flood, your money isn't just in your house, sitting in the wall, getting waterlogged, getting ruined, getting burned. Your money's safe. Go ahead, be fine, because your money is sitting in the bank vault, slowly earning interest over time. Get good. Number 3. Creating a financial plan. Money goals. This is a whole video unto itself because money goals is a long topic. All I can advise, if you have a plan for finance, write it down. Write it down on a note-taking app. Write it down on your notebook. Write it down online in Canva. Make a mood board for it. I don't know. I'm Gen Z, but I don't understand these things. I just really think that you should write it down because it helps you visualize how it's gonna be. You wanna write it down to show yourself that this is my concrete plan. It's written down. That is the thing. So this not only just includes oh, I wanna be a millionaire in 10 years. Oh, I wanna be a billionaire. I wanna marry Steve Jobs' son. Some bullshit like that. I don't know. This includes plans for the future, what you plan for your future housing, your future investments, your future dream wedding, your future bakasyon, all the shit that you wanna spend for. Write it down. And also, libre lang mangarap isulat mo na, isagad-sagad mo na. Kung gusto mong isulat dyan, I want to be a millionaire in 1 year and win the lotto, go ahead, isulat mo. So, number 4, this is a sensitive topic, so I'm not going to expound on it too much. Right now, since we're in the middle of an election, it's kind of sensitive. But otherwise, it's a pretty boring topic. It's called taxes. Yes, I know. The dreaded taxes. It's just stuff we don't understand, stuff not taught in school, but stuff we have to do as an adult. It's good to familiarize yourself with it. You don't have to learn how to do them yet, but you need to at least familiarize yourself. What things are taxed, what things aren't taxed. Everyone pays tax. Every time I buy something from the store, I see that value added tax. That's tax. And every time, if you own a home in the start of the year, you need to pay RET, real estate tax. And here in Manila, oh my God, napakamahal po yan. Kaliit-liit lang ng pinunirahan namin. Diyos ko, mahal. It's stressful, expensive, it's annoying. But you kinda gotta learn if you want to be a responsible adult. I'm not that much of a responsible adult. I try, but I'm not the best. This last one is more of an optional one. This is more fun, crazy little thing called love, char. It's pag-ibig. Pag-ibig is optional. Di mo kailangan ng pag-ibig sa buhay mo. Kaya mong mabuhay ng walang pag-ibig. Char, ang bitter nun. Pag-ibig is actually called the Home Development Mutual Fund. So it's really meant for housing, loans, and those kinds of ventures. It's mandatory for people who are employed, for those who are self-employed but are also members, the OFWs, and kasambahays. Those are the only ones that have to do it mandatorily. But for us students like us, people who are not employed or who are self-employed but aren't a member, they're not obligated to pay. It's optional. You don't have to do it, but you can do it because you can. So pag-ibig kasi has a lot of benefits. It gives you access to low interest loans. So if you're an adult, you want to put up a house, you need a loan, this is a better way to go than to the bank because the bank has higher rates. The loan's much lower. Just a little bit more paperworky, but if you're a cheapskate, like me. Not saying being a cheapskate is bad. It's kinda good. But you want to go for the lower interest rate because that's gonna help you over time. Yung naging dali to apply a loan sa bangko, that's gonna weigh a lot more once you see the numbers compared to a lower interest that took you a bit longer. If you're like, oh, my time costs more than the interest, go ahead, go to the bank. Pero this is a good option as well. It's provided for everyone that's pag-ibig member, which is most of the Filipino population that is working and is registered as a worker. This also is supported by the government. Pag-ibig is government-backed. Kahit anong mangyari sa kanya, unlikely to go down in bankruptcy, your money is safe. Well, mostly safe. Pretty safe. That's pretty safe. This is actually a very easy way to get into the fund market through mutual funds. As I said, home development mutual fund. Mutual funds are just big baskets of funds. Helps you get more money. Money makes money. Small money make bigger money, and big money go boom boom. In all seriousness, the reason why I recommend pag-ibig is because of one thing. MP2. MP2. I'm just gonna let the numbers speak for itself. Here is the 10-year historical history of MP2 dividends. That's the rates. Yeah, good, high, nice, yeah. But then, here's the banks. Boom. Boom. That's what banks. Di pag-ibig. Di bank. I don't know what you'd pick, but I think I'd pick this one. This one goods. Let's compare. We'll illustrate it later. I'll show like a sample computation here. We'll show it later. Pero, here's the thing. Yung dalawa, wala pang 1%. Ito, sobra-sobra pa binibigay sa'yo. Kung pipiliin mo to, kulang-kulang. Char, hindi kulang-kulang. Pero like, not even 1%. It's not even given 1%. More than 1%. Your choice. All that I can say is that it's now your call. All that I did was provided my information that I know of. I think it's more accurate to call it my opinion. And then a little bit of research on it. I'll be linking some stuff down below for things you might be curious about, like how to apply for certain IDs. Oh, what's this pag-ibig thing? I don't know what this is. How do I start familiarizing with taxes? There's gonna be some links down below. Check them out. It's gonna be a fun time. Well, fun time. Learning how to be an adult. Fun times! Yeah! I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you found this informative, enjoyable. Leave a like. Maybe subscribe if you enjoyed it. Got any other questions or opinions? Comment them down below. I'm probably gonna read most of them. I'd be glad to interact with anyone. Thanks guys, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!